This is union busting, Rio Tinto style, RIOTINTO. Not since the infamous PATCO action of the 1980s, the Reagan-era attack on the Air Traffic Controllers Union, have we seen such an open assault on a union as has happened to hundreds of workers at Rio Tinto, the California open pit mine owned by the global conglomerate in Boron. On a brisk morning in January 2010, Rio Tinto bosses locked out nearly 600 workers, members all of Local 30 of the ILWU, the International Longshoremen and Warehouse Union. The lockout came because the workers rejected an unconscionable set of union givebacks, which essentially nullified not only previous contract agreements, but federal and state laws in support of labor and human rights standards. At a time when politicians cried crocodile tears at miners' funerals, the livelihoods and living standards of real, live miners, like the hundreds locked out of Rio Tinto, gets barely a whisper. Not surprisingly, Rio Tinto chose a time of near collapse of the economy to try to hammer its laborers. And nor is Rio Tinto hurting, having posted a $16 billion pre-tax profit in 2008. The company owns mines in Papua New Guinea, in Namibia, in Africa, and throughout Asia. When the original contract expired in 2009, Rio Tinto responded by offering an agreement that would have, among other things, cut full-time jobs to part-time jobs, reduce pay at will, send jobs abroad by outsourcing at will, and require the union to pay the company's fees and penalties if Rio Tinto violates any state or federal labor law, just for example. Many of these proposals were designed to push the union's buttons, to force it to oppose any agreement. For their objective wasn't agreement, it was domination. The power of the employer to crush the employee, the power of wealth to crush a union. But the ILWU, Local 30, is fighting back, supported not only by its international, but by shipping and maritime unions around the world. Workers in Australia, New Zealand, Poland, South Africa, and Canada have supported their efforts. For this is an assault, not just on workers at Rio Tinto. It's an attack on all workers in their very right to organize. From death row, this is Mumia Abu Jamal. These commentaries are recorded by Noel Hanrahan of Prison Radio.